हेलो एवरीवन। आज हम लोग स्काईलार्क बुक में क्लास 8 का चैप्टर 1 जो है अ बॉयज़ बेस्ट फ्रेंड उसका क्वेश्चन आंसर सॉल्व करने वाले हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, डिस्क्राइब द फिजिकल अपीयरेंस ऑफ जिमी। आंसर, जिमी is a 10-year-old moon-born boy, described as tall, thin, and spindly with agile limbs. Question number 2. Where was Jimmy not supposed to exercise? Why? Jimmy was not supposed to exercise along the dark side of the lunar crater wall. It was because grown-ups considered this area dangerous due to the potential for hidden hazards and they were never there. यहाँ एक स्पेलिंग में सपोज टू एक्सरसाइज नॉट एक्सरसाइज्ड, ठीक है, सपोज टू एक्सरसाइज होगा, डी नहीं होगा, देयर इज़ अ मिस्टेक. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू कट इट. एक्सरसाइज. ओके, नेक्स्ट. What did Robert do when Jimmy got hurt while exercising? When Jimmy pretended to be hurt while exercising, Robert had sounded the radio alarm and people from Lunar City got there in a hurry. अब question number 4. Why did Jimmy choose Robert over a real dog? Jimmy chose Robert over a real dog because of their deep established emotional bond and his belief that the Robert provides genuine companionship. As a child born on the moon, Jimmy views Robert as a living friend rather than just a machine. Next, question number 5. Is Robert as good as real dog? Justify your answer with examples from the text. Okay, you can only write justify your answer. Answer is here. Robert is considered as good as or even better than a real dog by the main character, Jimmy. However, this is a subjective, emotional perspective rather than a functional equivalence. Now we have reference question answers. अब रेफरेंस क्वेश्चन आंसर सॉल्व करते हैं. द फर्स्ट गिवन लाइन इज जिमी हैज़ नेवर सीन वन, सेड मिसेस एंडरसन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, व्हाट हैड जिमी नेवर सीन बिफोर? आंसर, जिमी हैड नेवर सीन अ रियल डॉग बिफोर. क्वेश्चन नंबर बी, व्हाई हैड जिमी नेवर सीन इट? जिमी हैड नेवर सीन इट or had never seen a real dog because he was born and raised on the moon. Now next. Question number C. Whom did Jimmy have as his partner? Jimmy had a robot dog named Robert as his partner. Question number D. Where was Jimmy and when Mrs. Anderson said these lines? Jimmy was out on the crater at that time. Question number E. What does this reveal about Jimmy's life and environment? How might have shaped his feelings? The question is, I think, little longer. I have written in short. Okay, so answer is here. It reveals that Jimmy lives in a highly technological, this will be T, I have forgotten to cut it, technological, isolated and artificial environment, especially a lunar colony. This made him view Robert as his true friend and he is reluctant to replace him with a real dog. Reluctant का मतलब होता है अनवांटेड. वो रॉबर्ट को रियल डॉग के साथ बदलना नहीं चाह रहा था, मतलब झिझक रहा था. तो नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, रेफरेंस 2. Jimmy was out of his spacesuit now and washed up. तो ये है सेकंड रेफरेंस, जिसका फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है वेयर वॉज जिमी, व्हाट वॉज ही डूइंग देयर. जिमी वॉज ऑन द लूनर क्रेटर. He was playing with his robotic dog named Robert. Question number B. Why couldn't Mr. Anderson keep up with Jimmy when they exercised? Mr. Anderson couldn't keep up with Jimmy when they exercised because Jimmy was moonborn. Question number C. What did Robert do when Jimmy got hurt? Robert had sounded the radio alarm to call people when Jimmy got hurt. Full stop. Not a question mark. Next. D. Why do you think they always had to wash up after coming in from outside? Answer. They always had to wash up after coming in from outside to remove the toxic moon dust, prevents germs from being brought in. Question number E. What does this detail suggest about Jimmy's daily life and routines on the moon? Jimmy's daily routine involved playing, racing, and exploring the crater's dark side with his robotic dog Robert. Question number 3. Reference number 3. We have something for you. Question number A. Who said these words and to whom? Jimmy's father said this to Jimmy. Next, what thing was the speaker talking about? The speaker was talking about a real dog. What was that thing going to replace when it arrived? Where was it now? It was going to replace the robotic dog. And it was at the rocket station then. Next, what was Jimmy's reaction to this? Jimmy reacted angrily, and he was not ready to accept the real dog. He was happy and contented with the robotic dog, and he gave a lot of arguments to prove that Robert was better than a real dog. Question number E. Compare the feelings of Jimmy and Mr. Anderson about Robert. Mr. Anderson believes that Robert is only a machine, whereas Jimmy believes that Robert's ability to understand him and to do what he wants is the evidence of being alive, despite being a machine. तो ये सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर बुक्स में थे, और कुछ मैंने ये एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन बनाए हैं जो कि है कंप्लीट द फॉलोइंग. इट मीन्स इनकम्प्लीट सेंटेंसेज आर गिवन, वी नीड टू कंप्लीट इट. तो दिस क्वेश्चंस आर नॉट देयर इन द बुक, बट स्टिल once I am discussing, these are extra questions. Actually, Jimmy wasn't supposed to dash exercise along the dark side of the crater wall. Question number 2. It's at the rocket station now. Dash. But we will have it tomorrow after all the tests are over. Question number 3. He does everything. Dash. I want him to do dad. Robert is adjusted dash to act as though it loves you. Question number 5. The desperate look on his face meant dash that he wouldn't change his mind. Thank you. Have a good day.